Hello. I'll give everybody a chance to get in here. Yes, I just changed that Precision Bricks. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I just noticed that. I copied the settings from the last one. But yeah, it should be changed now. Hopefully, thanks for letting me know. If I missed it, I appreciate it. So I'm going to start building this. Let me turn this down. I'm going to, well, not start, finish building the LumiBricks. In case anybody has missed any of these, I'll just give you a quick little refresher. This LumiBricks Antique Store. I'm going to finish this up. I've got this much left. Ooh, some pretty little sets at the end there. I'll have to check that out. But I'm going to finish building this tonight. I've got, I don't know, there's probably like 9 or 10 bags left. They have the way they have them separated. You know, LEGO has bag 10 and then there'll be bags in it. LumiBricks isn't doing that. They're doing everything separated. So there's bags 10, 11, and 12 that I have to finish. Each one has about 3 or 4 in them. So I'm going to finish those. I'm going to start building. If you have any questions or anything, let me know in the comments. I will be checking the chat, but I'm going to try to build as much as possible and finish this thing hopefully relatively quick, because I got to get it out of my way so I can film the video and then start on some other projects. So it's water, by the way. Anyway, hey Precision Bricks, thank you for being here. Yeah, I missed the live earlier. I had to, ate dinner and hung out with my family and all that stuff. So, all right. Oh, let me switch the camera. And I think I also figured out the camera situation, but I didn't. I figured out. I might have figured out how to get the settings to be a little less blurry. Apparently, this is a good camera. I just have the settings wrong, so I'm going to work on fixing that tomorrow or something. I didn't want to mess with it tonight and then have to deal with a bunch of technical issues. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow. I went live earlier and make an apartment for my city. I still have the third floor thought I left the live open if you want to check it out. Nice. I'll if you're still live or something later, I'll check it out. Just remind me next time. Yeah, I tried stopping by, but the comments were... I couldn't leave a comment after the fact, so I left a comment on the other video. I watched a little bit of it. You were building like a boat or something, like a pirate ship. You're also filming vertically. I noticed that. I did look into that a little bit about doing the live vertical. That might be a thing that I try out, but I'm not sure. I'm an old curmudgeon, and vertical videos bother me. Like, I don't even like doing shorts that much. But that's where people are at. They like the vertical videos, so you got to give the people what they like. All right, I'm gonna build this, and yeah, how did that how did it go? Did you get any subs or anything? I saw you were at like 550, and somebody had earlier mentioned you were at like 500 or something, so it must have done well for you. But I did a different live where I made an apartment. Oh, okay. Well, what was the maybe it hadn't uploaded yet or something? Because the one that I saw, the pirate ship was from today, it looked like. Is that wrong? I got 2 questions for you then. So, how did it go? Did you get any additional subs from, or what's the word I'm looking for? Did you get any additional subs or anything from doing it vertical? Because I do think that was interesting. What was that gain over? Was that over the course of today? Because 50 subs in a day that's good, man. That's really good. That's crazy. That's awesome. Dude, congratulations. I might have to try that vertical video out, even though I kind of hate it. I might have to give it a shot. And then the other question was the pirate ship, was that not today also? Are you doing multiple lives in a day? I guess this is I'm doing multiple lives for this, so. Either way, that's crazy, man. Crazy. Ooh, here we go. Gonna build some submodels. This is what I like. I wanted more submodels out of the earlier part of the build. Yeah, if there were more submodels earlier, more of these like small builds, I probably would have enjoyed this one a little bit more. Not that I didn't like this build, I just would have preferred more submodels. That's all. Where's the 12? There it is. So each one of these has had a unique clock face on it, which is pretty cool. They're not just reusing the same print over and over and over again. They're doing unique ones for each little build, so that's pretty cool. And again, this part is awesome. This little stud reversal 1x1 dot piece, round plate, 1x1 round plate. It's a cool piece LEGO should totally make. Had some hot dogs and tots for dinner tonight. A lot of the food that we eat is been very kid oriented because we've got small kids, so we kind of gotta appease them. I think what I was building that got me a lot of subs, I still have the third floor to make, but I've spent $150 on the apartment. A lot of people thought that was cool that I was 13. Okay, cool. Chew! All right. Is it a mock, or is it like one that you're making, or is it based on somebody else's instructions or something? Either way is cool. I'm just wondering. All right, let's connect this. Well, I've done something wrong. What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. It goes there. Then that goes there. It's on your channel. I'll check it out after I'm done building. If I don't know if Rex is here, but if Rex is here, I did watch the Jay Moore impression of Norm Macdonald. It was spot on. I had started playing and I didn't have my like it started playing and it was on another screen, so I couldn't see it. And I thought for a second that it was actually Norm Macdonald, so that was kind of funny. It's on your channel as a live. Okay, I'll have to check it out later. See that squirrel? Watch that scene. Dig it, the dancing queen. It's my daughter has a couple songs that she likes to listen to basically all night when she's asleep. And Dancing Queen by ABBA is on the top of that list. She's a very strange child. She got weird parents though, so it makes sense. Just odd having a 4-year-old wanting to listen to ABBA. She also likes, or doesn't like, Fleetwood Mac. She says she doesn't like Fleetwood Mac, but she told me she does. But she just pretends that she doesn't in order to, like as a joke. All right, later Precision Bricks. I'll check it out in a little bit. Thanks for stopping by again. Appreciate you. Yeah, I want to. I know I've done a lot of lives in the last like 3 days. I just want to finish this model up. Yep, again with the cool submodels, holding off until the end of the whole building to make them though. Wish they had more of these at the bottom. Even they could have even included some cool like sorts of submodels in the bottom floors. They didn't have that much. I think that's the thing that kept me more entertained, or what's the word I'm looking for? More intrigued about the. Oh, that's what I did. About the record store was the submodels, and this one saved all the good submodels until the very end of the build. I wish it had not have done that. Here. And that goes there. So these are some of the other clocks that you build on this floor. Wish we would have built more of these towards the beginning of the model. It didn't even have to be clocks. It could be anything. It's an antique store, so it could have been literally anything. But, oh well. So if anybody's here in the stream, I'm not sure if anybody is, but if you are, how are you doing? You having a good day? Did you build anything cool today? Did you see anything cool that got built today? Long case clock. So each of the I've mentioned a couple times on the other streams, but there's no stickers or anything. It's all prints, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think I might do what I did last night and turn off the main camera of me and just have the build cam going. That way y'all aren't distracted too much by my lovely face. I know that's going to be a huge bummer for some of y'all. But I think I might end up doing that just so I can focus on building and finishing this up. Because really that's what I want to complete here tonight. That would be my goal. But I am glad people are here. Looks like there's a couple people watching. So that's pretty neat. I wish it would tell me, or I don't, maybe it does, I just don't know how to see, but if it would show who was watching, even if they're not saying anything in chat, at least me as like the creator of the stream or whatever, just so I know. So I know who's here, know who to say thank you to for watching. It might do that, I might just not know how to access that information though. Alright, so this goes here. You know what I should practice? I should practice building upside down. That way y'all can see what I'm building better. That would be a cool talent to be able to do. So I could build like this so y'all could see it. But I don't think my brain is smart enough for all that. Right now as I build, I'm building towards myself, but really this is about y'all being able to see it more than it is me being able to see it. Maybe I'll try to acquire a new skill over time. Another cool skill to have would be get my stubby old hands out the way as I build. You've acquired a new skill. Got your fat fingers out the way. Actually, I think I might be able to build upside down, but I have to start facing me. I think that's the trick. At least for now. But I'm doing it. Look, I'm doing it. Isn't that cool? Isn't that amazing? I'm so talented. I'm like super talented. Somebody just left. I don't know who though. Maybe that's why they don't tell you. Somebody dipped out. They're like, nah, I'm good. Nah, we good. Yeah, we good. We don't need all that. There you go. All right. I'm going to turn off the camera of me and just have the building experience. And again, I'm going to get this camera worked out to where it's nice and clear, because this is apparently a pretty nice camera. I'm just dumb and set up the I got the settings wrong in some way. So I'm going to turn off this main camera. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know in the chat. See that girl, watch that scene, dig it, the dancing queen. Friday night and a poopy poo. Something about a doopy doo. Oh, I did something wrong. What did I do? I did something wrong. Anybody can be that guy? Oh, I bet I know what I did. Friday night. Nope, that's not what I did. Something very wrong. What did I do? I think I see it. I think I see it. I think I forgot to put these bricks down on this thing. Anybody can be that guy. Friday night and the poopy behind. When I hear the rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for a dance. And if you get the chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, of an appropriate age. See that squirrel, watch that scene to get the dancing queen. Huh. That's a new little architectural feature they got going on the second floor or third floor that they didn't have on the second floor. Is these little bars outside of the window. I'll show you. Second. Let me just put them in place. Goes there. That goes there. Done something slightly wrong. Okay, so there's these little bars outside, held up by skeleton arms. Looks cool. It's gonna look cool once everything's done. That's for sure. For show. Everybody's doing okay today. If there's anybody there, feel free to say something in the chat. Even if it's just shut up and build, and I'll do that. That's fine with me. Although I don't know if I really want to be talked to that way. I don't think I'd appreciate that very much. You could say, please shut up and build. That might be okay. I might react a little bit better to that. Just shut up and build, though. I knowing myself, I wouldn't handle that well. I'd talk more. So that's going to go like this. This is one of the best little pieces. LEGO makes these too, but these inverted 1x2 brackets. Awesome piece. I think they're relatively new in the LEGO catalog, but it's a great piece. Great piece. Maybe in the last like 2 or 3 years they started making them. And here I'm just building up this sidewall. Hey Shehab, how you doing? You having a good day? Did you build anything cool? Build anything fun today? The brick I need. There it is. Good, thank you. What about you? I'm doing good. I've been building this LumiBricks whatchamacallit, antique shop for like 3 or 4 days straight. It's a great build. It's huge though. It's pretty big. It's a large modular building. I'm hoping to finish it up tonight. I'm not hoping to finish it up tonight. I'm going to finish this thing tonight. That's what I'm going to do. So I have some other projects that I'm working on, and I need to clear some desk space. And LumiBricks was kind enough to send this over to me. I like the build so far. It's pretty good. I also built their record store. I built their record store a couple weeks ago. I liked it a lot, and I asked if they had anything else that they thought I'd be interested in, and this was it. Well, kind of. This actually I asked for initially. I'm glad I got the record store first, though. But they didn't have this one in stock when I had messaged them initially. This was the one my wife really wanted to see put together. She doesn't really build, but she likes the buildings after they're done. She builds some stuff. She builds like the Animal Crossing sets and stuff with her kids. You already finished building is on your channel short? Okay, cool. What'd you build? What did you make? Is it cool? Is it the coolest? Is that an AC unit? That's weird. Huh. Yeah, it's an AC unit, or meant to represent an AC unit. I wish they used a different part for that. So there's this AC unit on the side here, but they've already got the same part used for stained glass window. Yeah, can you hear me? I heard you. What did you build? Shehab, did you hear me? What did you build today? You said it was on your short, but what is it? So this is while you're typing that, hopefully you can hear me. If you can, I'd love to hear your response as to what you built. I'm curious. I'll check it out later after I get done streaming, but yeah. Lego robot arm that works and a Lego rubber band gun that connects to the Lego robot arm. Oh, that's cool. kind of fun. A little functional build. I like that. A lot of the stuff I build is pretty static, so it's cool that you're building things that are moving around like that. That's neat. Very, very cool. Does the robot arm attach to anything? Like, I know I saw that there was one kid who had a Lego Iron Man arm or something that he made because he was an amputee and he wanted an Iron Man arm, so that's what he made. It was pretty neat. Not to get too personal, I don't know if you're an amputee or not, but or did you just decide to build a robot arm with a gun? Shorts like a rubber band gun versus Spider-Man. Okay, I'll have to check it out later. I'll check it out after I'm done streaming tonight. But I don't want to get too. Oh, there you can see my head in there. That's awesome. I didn't realize that my head had popped in that much. It's a good thing I don't have a big old giant bald spot back there. I'd be super embarrassed. Ugh. Not that there's anything wrong with being bald. For someone else. For myself, though, I would prefer to keep my full, luscious head of hair as long as I possibly can. So this is going to connect. Oh, I think I missed a page. No, I didn't miss a page. What did I do wrong here? I did something wrong. What did I do? Oh, this needs to go back. Okay. It's half the stream is just me going, oh, I did something wrong. I did something wrong here. People are gonna think I'm so dumb. They're gonna just think I'm the stupidest. What did you say because the live stream was lagging? I don't remember. I was probably just yapping. Sorry it was lagging. I'm working on the connection. I will get it figured out. Just probably not tonight. I am having some connection issues where it says it's fine, but apparently it is not. Oh, cool. So I've also got the Fantasy motorcycle shop on the way. That'll be really cool to build. It looks awesome. Looks like a really cool set. They also have their own kind of minifig design. Similar, not similar to LumiBricks, but LumiBricks has their own minifig design. So that's the LumiBricks minifigs. They kind of look like Friends minifigs to me, the mini dolls, but puffy instead of all skinny. The Fantasy ones look like they almost look like what are those called, pops, like the bobbleheads. Shehab, I assure you it was not your fault. It was my network. I have a horrible, I went into a couple streams ago, I have a awful internet connection issue here. Horrible internet company. If they ever see this, they'll probably make it worse. But I assure you it was not your fault. It was more than likely my internet connection here. But the Fantasy motorcycle shop is apparently on the way. So that'll be cool to build for y'all too. almost done with this third floor. Then we can move up to the roof and finish off the build. It's been a pretty good one. It's gonna look, I feel it's gonna look awesome once it's all put together. This is a cool little roof design too that they've got here. It's using the plant stems, but they're colored in white, and then just a simple 1x1 clip attached to another 1x clip back here, connected with a axle Technic brick in order to keep it stable. But it looks good. It's a good little design. There's a mud guard, a wheel well from like a car, basically, on the windows. But this floor is really good. I like it a lot. This is a cool feature here too. I showed you all some of the clocks, but there's a giant clock here in the middle with a Henry V quote down below that I cannot remember what it says. Something about base. The time of life is short. To spend that shortness basely, it would be a waste or something, a shame. Anyway, it's from Henry V. Henry V, Act 2, page 15, something like that. Henry V. Any Shakespeare fans here? Yo, Drifter, what's up, Drifter? How you doing? Thanks for stopping back by. We're gonna finish up this this build tonight for sure. Maybe I should do some for the next couple streams, do some smaller builds just so I can finish them in one go. Although that fantasy building is going to be, that's a huge building. Along with, there's another one coming in from LumiBricks, it's like a cabin by a waterfall, stream, river sort of deal that lights up too. I think the water lights up or something, so it's going to look cool when I finish, right? Yeah, I'll check. If you're asking about your short, I'll watch your short after I'm done. But when I finish this, I have a project of my own that I've got most of the builds. I have one more thing I need to build. Oh, I kind of wanted to do that on stream, and that's a big build too. But I have one more project of my own that I want to finish up. And then I have the LumiBricks set coming in, and then the Fantasy set coming in. The Fantasy one is pretty big, so that's probably going to be a pretty long stream as well. Every time I finish one of these bags, I have too many leftover pieces, and it makes me feel like I've done something very wrong. But those are going to be some pretty big sets, so they're not going to be shorter streams either. I need to build something that's a little bit smaller just to finish it off in one go instead of splitting it up into these multi-day things. All right, cool. Thank you for stopping by, Shihab. I appreciate you. 42144 when the delivery comes. I don't know what set that is. Why is my mouse being awful? 42144. There you go. What is it? Oh, crane set thing. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool looking. That is a big yippee. I haven't built that much Technic stuff. A couple things here and there, but not a lot. So it's pretty cool. So this is the third floor of the building. So far, easily my favorite. Let's put it on. Oh, let me get the rest of the building up here and I'll attach it. Hopefully it goes on easier than the second floor. The second floor is a little tough to get on there. No, that's supposed to be blank. Okay. Maybe not. So this goes here. And I can't wait to get this finished and take some good photos and make some good videos and stuff of it. Kind of show it off in all its glory. The live stream, kind of the angle of the camera is probably not the best way to show it off, but it is pretty impressive. Very cool. So it's huge. I'm not going to turn it on its side to show you. I'll show you once it's all done and put together. Alright, so on to bag 11. Yep, you have a wonderful day too. Until we meet again. Drifter, doing good, just modding the LEGO Enterprise shuttle that came with that plane to look like the Discovery shuttle. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Is there a huge difference between the Enterprise and the Discovery, visually? I assume it says something different on the side of it, but a lot of those, I mean, they look similar to me, that's all. I don't know if you can hear me because I'm crinkling these bags. I'll stop that. But does the Enterprise look different than the Discovery, or do they look the same? I'd imagine there's a different name on the side of it, but a lot of those space shuttles, they look very similar to me. I didn't know that they visually looked that different. What is the difference? Different boosters or something? Maybe a slightly different color scheme. Alright, bag 11. Six by 16, so that's that one. This is a 12. That's going to go there. 1 by 10 is going to go there. 8 is going to go there. Another 1 by, that's a 12. That's 10. That 10 is going to go there. Yes, actually the Enterprise was a prototype that never flown to space. The Discovery, Atlantis, Columbia, Challenger, and Endeavour shuttles were the ones that went to space. Basically the Enterprise was a prototype and the rest were actual spacecraft. Oh, okay. So the other ones all look the same, basically. Is that fair to say? But the Enterprise does not, and none of those. Oh, and the nose of the Enterprise looks slightly different than the Discovery shuttle. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Space is cool, man. Very neat. The Final Frontier. Do you ever watch Star Trek? Space. If you do, or if you don't, you missed my Patrick Stewart impression earlier. My Sir Patrick Stewart. No father. The line must be drawn here. Because there is a Henry V quote in this set, so it felt appropriate to do a Patrick Stewart monologue, basically. You ever watch Star Trek? Not a bad impression, thanks. I appreciate you trying not to bruise my ego too much. Thanks, man. I think my Benjamin Sisko, my Avery Brooks is probably better with the it's real. He goes, it's a fake. It's real. If you don't watch Star Trek, you should totally watch Star Trek. It's a great show. Fantastic show. I'm probably not surprising anyone, but Star Trek's awesome. Used to, but not as much as you did before. Nice. Did you watch Enterprise or Next Gen? Did you watch the original series? What series did you watch? They're all pretty good. Even Voyager's got its bits. Voyager's a little dull. Discovery was okay. Discovery had bits that were okay. It's not as bad as people say, but it's not as good as people say either. Just had some bits that were drawn out. People making really stupid decisions on TV shows is never good for character development when they're supposed to be like the smart people. You get told somebody's the smartest. This is the smartest person on the whole show. They're so intelligent. They're awesome. They're great. And then they just keep doing dumb stuff. So you're like, I don't get it. They don't seem that great to me. But overall, it was okay. It did drag on quite a bit though. 6 by 14. That's 14. 12. That's going to hang off by 5 studs. Right? Yeah. And that's going to go there. And that's going to connect here. Like this. Discovery. Nice. Did you like it a lot? Did you like it a little? It was okay. Like I said, I don't hate it. I just, unlike a lot of other Star Trek shows, I don't really have a desire to go back and watch it again, I don't think. I did like, what's his face? The Anson Mount, Pike. He played Pike when they went back in time. It was a little goofy that Spock had a sister all of a sudden. A secret sister that no one's ever heard of. A little goofy. But they're trying to connect the series. It's fine. I like the guy who plays Sarek. And I liked the bits that were with the Enterprise. Like the stuff that was with the Enterprise. I heard was it called Strange New Worlds? I heard it was good. I just never watched it. Not yet, at least. I'll probably check it out at some point. I did like the other guy. Book, I think his name is. Pretty good for a while. Although after he, I don't know. He like basically betrayed Michael Burnham. It was a stupid decision. It was a decision that like was a reason for the writers to make the show have some drama, but it didn't, like, at least to me, it didn't make much sense character-wise. It didn't do anything for him, I didn't think. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. These pieces are a little spongier than a Lego part would be, a normal Lego part. They're not as clicky. Maybe that's why I'm going so slow on this build. It's the build's fault. It's not mine. I'm not dumb. You're dumb. Also, Star Trek fans are the reason NASA named the Enterprise shuttle Enterprise, since it was originally going to be named Space Shuttle Constitution. Yeah, that would make sense. I could see that. Star Trek fans are quite... I mean, it's a popular show. So that would make sense to name it after the Enterprise. Ironically, the Enterprise is named after the Enterprise on the show, which is named after a ship named the Enterprise. So I guess it's like poetry, it rhymes. So the Enterprise, the actual Enterprise, in real life, the real space shuttle, is named after the Star Trek Enterprise, which is named after, on the show, named after the real space shuttle Enterprise. Whoa. Mind-blowing. Time is a circle. Yeah, basically. Whatchamacallit has, if you ever watch the show Enterprise, well, it's not even called Star Trek Enterprise, they changed it to just Enterprise. Well, it was originally named just Enterprise, and then they went back, I think during the 3rd season, if I'm not mistaken, and attached the Star Trek name to it, but initially it didn't, it was just called Enterprise. And during the intro to the show, it has a, what's the word I'm looking for? It has a bunch of the old Enterprises as part of the intro to the show, with that awesome song, awful and awesome all at the same time. If you're familiar with the music of Star Trek, it's very off-putting. Like, where are these parts? Am I missing 2 1x4 plates? Or am I dumb? It could be that. Huh. Let me get some of these pieces out of the way. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. But the music of the show Enterprise is quite off-putting. It's a song with words. It's been a long time getting from out of here. It's like a horrible song, but it's a lot of fun. If, like, once at first when you hear it, you're like, oh gosh, make this stop. But then after you hear the song like 30 times, it kind of grows on you, has a cheesy charm to it. But my time is finally here, and I will see my dreams come around again. I will touch the star, and they're not gonna hold me down no more. I know that I'm gonna hold my heart, 'cause I got faith of the heart. Nothing's gonna bend or break me. Where's this piece? I can reach any star. I've got faith. Faith of the heart. It's like an old Rod Stewart song that I don't think Rod Stewart like released as a single for himself. I think he recorded it and then they never released it or something, and then they ended up using it for Star Trek Enterprise. Russell something is the singer, some British dude. But it's a fun song. First couple times you hear it, you're like, what the heck is this? But it does grow on you. It's okay. 6 wide 992 GT3 RS Porsche. Aren't they coming out with one like that? 992 GT RS. GT3 RS. Is that not the same? Isn't Lego coming out with that? Or is Lego coming out with a just a fancy 911 or something? Oh, they have one, an orange one. Yeah, that'd be cool. Although visually, I don't know how I would differentiate it much from doing just a 911. like, because I'm going to shrink down that 911 that Lego's putting out in a couple months. I'm definitely going to do a shrunk down version of that. So visually, I don't know how I would make it much different from the shrunk down version of the official set. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. I'm not much of a car guy, actually. I build a lot of cars, but I'm not much of a car person. I just like building cars. I don't know like a lot of technical specs about them. Lego's making a Speed Champion. Okay, so that is a GT3. I thought it was a 911, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm dumb. I'm not really into cars that much. They're cool, but I'm not that fancy. I just drive a Camry. I've got faith, a faith of the heart. I wish Lego would make these pieces a tiled wedge plates. They really need to make these. These would be awesome. I don't have any problem with showing studs. I think studs are cool. Studs are fine. But sometimes you want to cover them up, and a tiled wedge plate would do just that perfectly. Especially on like cars, all that sort of stuff, or even like the ATSTs. A bunch of the Star Wars vehicles, they use these wedge plates on the side to have that angle, but you just have all these studs on the side, and sometimes if you get too many of them in a row, it's very distracting. A couple studs here and there on like a finished model for like a UCS set or something, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But like full-on studded surfaces are I don't know, a little distracting on a UCS or a nicer model like that. GT3 is part of the 911 lineup. Oh, okay. So they do look. That's why they look so similar to me, or in general, I guess. Cool. Thanks for clarifying that. Like I said, not much of a car person, so that's good to know. Ooh, this is cool too. I don't have any of these pieces. I know that this is a Lego piece, this like lion head thing, but I've never gotten one of these. It's a cool part. Very good for like decoration. I wish I had some, but I don't. I've got faith, a faith of the heart. Do you have a favorite Star Trek theme song? My wife really likes Voyager. Voyager's got a good theme song. Of course, the original Next Gen are classics. But I think probably Deep Space Nine is mine, if I had to pick one. And I do. I have to pick one. I have to make a decision. I have to make a stand. I can't just waffle about without having a favorite Star Trek theme song. It would be funny if somebody remembered that. Like 2 years from now, I say, my favorite theme song is Voyager. And they go, hypocrite, thy name is I Bricked It Up. On June the 11th, 2025, you declared that you're fine. And yet here you are, saying Voyager's the best. Liar! Liar! Are you excited for the Star Trek sets? Apparently that's going to be a thing. That'd be kind of cool. Apparently Lego's going to make some Star Trek sets at some point. Maybe, I don't know. But that's a rumor that's going around. I know that they're doing Pokemons. those hopefully will be pretty cool. It'd be cool to have like minifig scale Pokemon. I hope they don't do like big sets, or they can do big sets too or whatever, but like it'd be cool to incorporate the Pokemon stuff into like a minifig scale sort of thing. Like the Mario stuff you can't really incorporate into minifig scale because they're so huge. It'd be cool if the Pokemon were minifig scale. Although brick belt Pokemon would be kind of rough, it'd be tough. Mega Constructs did a pretty good job with it, but maybe they want to do something different. Although those were maybe a little bit bigger. Hey man, I gotta go. It's 12 a.m. so I gotta go sleep. Started making your Chiron. Cool. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know when the Chiron's done. I'd love to check it out. Thank you again for being here. Very cool. Really appreciate you stopping by. I've got faith, a faith of the heart. I wonder why the view count fluctuates so much. Aside from me being extremely boring, that can't be it. That cannot be the explanation. I am wildly entertaining. Wildly entertaining, okay? But it fluctuates a lot during the stream. People pop in and out. I wonder if, I'm sure that's pretty common. I got faith, faith of the heart. Now I'm gonna have the Star Trek Enterprise song stuck in my head all day. And it's nobody's fault but my own. I can't even blame Rex, who normally gets random songs stuck in my head. That goes there. There it is. Alright, this is gonna go down here. Like this. This is gonna go here, like that. Put that there like that. And then put that there like that. What do I do here? Okay, so this goes here, here, there, there. I've got faith, a faith in the heart. Man, I am dumb. I'm just missing. No, I'm not dumb. That's not where that goes. What did I do? Oh, okay, okay. I am dumb. Yeah, I'm dumb. That goes there. There, and that goes there. Where's the other one? Here's that. Ooh, I can see the end of the build. The end of the build is coming up. The end of the build is approaching, and when I'm finished with the build, I will show you what it looks like with the lights off so you can see the lighting. I think that'll be pretty cool. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Maybe that'll be my thing. I'll just be the guy that sings strange songs on stream. That'll be my my calling card, you know. Everybody's got their thing. Maybe my thing should be making people's ears bleed. Make it stop. Make him shut up. Oh no. Oh. Hear my old man noises. I struggle to move ever so slightly. It's just too much. Literally can't even handle it. So that goes there. This is going to go here. Please don't tell me I've got strange leftover pieces again. I am not wild about the leftovers. They make me nervous. Like, why in the world do I have... This has got to go there. There's no way that's going to be left over. No way. Alright, so this is going to go here. Their design team is they're pretty good, man. I will say that. Whoever's making their sets, whoever's designing them, they got some good Lego math going on. Very smart folks. Alright, so that's going to go like this. Is connected with a ball joint to be at that angle. That's cool. That's really neat. Solid, smart thinking. I have not really mastered this kind of like angled building quite yet. There's a couple tricks that I know and that I utilize, but definitely not to this extent. Alright, so bag 3 of the there's another little splitter in there. Bag 3 of the electronics. This is going to go here and connect like this. No, connect like this. There. No. That goes on top. So, like this. Alright. They've done a good job about hiding the wires and stuff too. But again, weird leftover piece. Why do I have a leftover one of these? Why? Makes me so nervous, like I missed something, but I don't think I am. I think that they just have weird leftovers. I like it not. I like it not. All right, so on to bag 12. The final bags of the build. Thank you everybody for being here, watching the stream. Watching the stream over the last couple days. Thank you so much. We're gonna finish it up, and then we're gonna sing. And we're all gonna sing "We Are the Champions" together. How's that? Unless I forget in the next 30 minutes that I said we were gonna sing "We Are the Champions." If I do forget, please remind me, and we will sing "We Are the Champions" loud and proud. Oh, I launched a piece. What did I lose? I saw where it landed, so that's good. No, I gotta save it. I gotta save the song. Can't just use it yet. Because at this point of the build, we are not, in fact, the champions. We are I mean, we're getting there. We are almost the champions. Maybe I could sing that. We're almost the champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting, even though we haven't reached the end. Dun-dun-dun. 'Cause we're almost the champions. We're almost the champions. No time for losing, 'cause we're almost the champions. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, the squirrel. Oh, it's a cat. Doesn't even work. It's a cat. It's not even a squirrel. Nonsense. Alright, so this is going to go here like this. Try to build a little bit closer to the middle so you can see a little bit better. Of course, as soon as I say that, I need to move it out of the way so I can see a little bit better. Makes sense. All right. Just finishing up this roof, and we will be done with the LumiBricks Antique Store. And at the end, I'll show what it looks like with the lights turned on in the build. Hopefully, if I've connected all the electronics correctly, because I failed to test them at the beginning, which would have been a really good idea, but I didn't do it because I am dumb. Dumb, dummy, dumb, dumb, dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Dumb. Ooh, that's a cool print. They've done a really good job with the prints and the artwork on the sets. So this is like it's like Amsterdam, some sort of European city or something. No stickers, all prints. There's another one. Another one there. Anyway, good looking production on the builds, on their stuff. So really, I'm liking this company. They've been pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ooh, is that a flat silver 2x3 plate? Wow. Wow. Very nice. I've shown these plenty of times in the regular or in the stream, but I'll just keep showing them in case anybody new's jumped in that hasn't seen them yet. But they have these, they're plates, and they have plates and bricks that are channeled out specifically for the lighting wiring. So that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. piece is going to go there. I guess we're building like maybe some sort of lamp or something. Stupid. I'm stupid. There it is. That piece is going to go right there. And then R. So now we've got some sort of lamp or something. Oh, no, this is cool. Oh, okay. I know what this is. Because I mistakenly spoiled the build for myself earlier, which I should not have done. I should have left this as a surprise to myself, but I did not, which I do regret. But we're building a chandelier at the top of the build that actually lights up. We're going to have a chandelier up at the very top, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool if you ask me. Which you probably did not ask me, but still, I think it's cool. Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's pretty cool? Because I think it's really, really, really cool. That part's going to go there. And there. And I need one more of these. This is also, mentioned this a couple times too, but these little 1x1 round plates with the hole in them, they also have a little channel, but they're narrower than a normal like Lego 1x1 plate. They are pretty cool pieces. I like them a lot. It would be cool to have pieces that are in between a bar and a stud in Lego. It would be cool to have more pieces like that. This does feel mildly precarious. Not bad. Just a little. Mostly it's because this paint roller that's used to make the arms of the chandelier, these pieces are just, they're kind of flimsy. That's just how they're made. Even the Lego ones are like that. They're just flimsy. So I don't want to push too hard and risk breaking it or something like that. Well, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it won't break. But it does make me slightly nervous. Take this apart, and we're going to put in the lighting for the chandelier. It's not going to light up quite yet. We have not gotten that far to where we're actually turning on the lighting, but this is a very fancy looking chandelier. Chandelier would be a good, my wife has a, I'm just going to keep saying it, my wife, she has a funny idea about making a book of like things that aren't names but sound like names, like what's a word, oh man, why can't I think of any of them now? Chandelier would be one, or oh man, resume. But a lot of them are dirty names. I can't say those. But yeah, this is a silly idea. What's the word for the little? Oh, it's like a lipstick piece. What's the word for credenza? Credenza was one of them. What is the word for the flower you get like at prom? Can't think of the name of it. But that was one of the names that she thought would be Funny. Where in the world is this other jewel? There it is. Who will find my jewel? The jewel song. The jewel song for you. Y'all just gonna get all the hits tonight. I'm gonna sing all of the hits. Alright, so this needs to be... They've also done a really good... I'm gonna mess it up because I'm dumb. But they've done a really good job about laying out the wiring instructions. Even showing you how best to line them up in order to fit into the bricks. It's a good idea. They've got it worked into the instructions, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so these are gonna go like this. Oh, I think I see. I think I see how to do it. It's gonna be hard for me to show y'all because I gotta be able to see it because it's so small. But trust me, as somebody who's not used to doing lighting in sets and who has trouble with these smaller small pieces like this, sometimes being able to use them, their stuff is very intuitive. Although I'm having some trouble now, but that I definitely feel like it's on me. It's not on their instructions. I'm just dumb. I'm just not used to building such small parts like this with the wiring. It's just kind of difficult. That's all. Maybe like this. Maybe that's how it goes. I think it's meant to be put together like this. So, there's that. Just going to move that out of the way slightly for a second while I finish putting the rest of this stuff together. So that's going to connect there. And hopefully get some lighting going here pretty soon. That's going to be pretty exciting to actually get it all lit up. Alright, let me connect the chandelier here. The chandelier. Have you ever seen the meme of the guy? He's like walking around and his friend scares him and he starts screaming. He goes, ah! He starts screaming like that, and then and he didn't want to just scream like that, so he turned it into I'm gonna swing like a chandelier. He turned it into the Sia song in the middle of the scream. It's really silly. Really silly video. It's almost like the you made me drop my croissant. Almost like that sort of vibe. but pretty funny overall. Alright, and then this is going to connect like this. I guess we are going to have, it's not a huge deal. I mean, you're going to have some wiring show, but a little bit of wiring is going to show on the final build. That's fine. Once it's lit up, it'll probably distract from any wiring anyway. But most of the rest of the wiring is actually hidden very well. I don't know how you would hide it in a piece, in a brick built like chandelier like this, so small. You'd have to basically build the chandelier as one piece or something, or it wouldn't be as ornate as this, because this is pretty ornate. But whatever. Alright, now that is going to connect to this here, like, oh, like that. Alright. Just going to turn it a little bit, make it a little bit more pretty. So now I need these pieces here. I'm going to run this wire up through here. Now this is hard. I wish I could show y'all. I'm not doing a great job of showing y'all how it's put together here. It's just so tiny, I'm having to hold it at angles that are more convenient for me and not for y'all. I'm sorry. Try to do a better job about holding it more in front of the camera for you, just so you can see how it's built a little bit better. I'm going to need to put the third floor underneath just to get some room. 1 second. Basically every stream has just been me singing random songs. How is that? Oh, does it overhang one stud back? Huh. Huh. Okay. Oh, I guess it, yeah. I guess that's right. Alright. Cool. So now this is going to go here. Oh, this is going to look so good once it's all lit up. This is going to look awesome. At the end of the stream, I'll show you what it looks like all lit up. I'm going to save that for the end, but it's going to look good. It's going to look real good. This is going to go here. And now we are going to connect some more pieces. I cannot wait to finish this and see what it looks like once it's all done. I think it's going to look dope. Ooh, sand green window frames. That's pretty. Oh, they connect from the bottom. That's funky. Okay. Let's do that. There you go. Sand green 1x4x2 or 3. Sorry, 1x4x3 window frames. That's kind of pretty. I don't know if LEGO makes that piece or not. If they don't, they should, because it looks good. That's a good looking piece. Do these have the same issue? Yeah, they do. These have this almost scrape on the inside to where they're not super clear. They're pretty clear, but they're not crystal clear. So you can see them side by side, kind of what the other ones, which are clear, look like. So this is going to go here. I assume that's going to go there. We'll find out if I just built that wrong. Nope, I was right. Haha, I'm so smart. I'm so smart and intelligent. Let's put this here together like this. I'm going to connect this top piece up here. It's a good looking building, y'all. This is a really good looking building. A little long in the tooth to build. A little it's a lot of building. I mean, it's a Lego, so well, it's a, you know, building system, so that's to be expected, not a complaint. But it is a lot of building. A lot of brick stacking. Which is good. You're definitely getting your money's worth with it. Definitely not going to feel like you didn't get much out of it. Because this has been, how many total hours have we been streaming? Probably 8, 9 hours total of building this. It's been a while. It has been a minute. It's been several minutes, in fact. A Google of minutes. I do want to kind of make some notes too on some of the issues that I've run into with this during my review. That way I can be as straightforward, honest, and transparent with everybody on whether they should purchase this or not if they're on the fence. Spoiler alert, if you're considering buying this, I would definitely recommend it. I think it's a great set, but there are some issues, kind of. They're definitely not like deal breakers. They're definitely not anything that are a huge turnoff. Just a couple things holding it, quality wise, I guess. But again, not bad quality or anything like that. Just a couple little things. For instance, if you're just joining me, I've mentioned it several times during the stream, because this has been, like I said, 8 hours of streaming, so we've done plenty of streaming. But the bricks do feel a little squishy when you connect them, almost as if the stud. Whereas a Lego set, they have that click. They click. These do not click quite the same. They have, of course, it makes a giant clicking noise then when I do something, but it's hard to explain without having it in your hand. If you got it in your hand, you'll definitely feel it, but it's just a little less, it's a little squishy. It doesn't have that kind of crisp clickiness that an official Lego set would have, or typically has. Not a complaint. It's not an issue. This is a fraction of the cost of what Lego would charge for this. I believe this is $150 or something, somewhere around there. Whereas if this is how many parts? 3,000 something. How many pieces is this? Yeah, nearly 3,000 pieces. This would be more in the $250 to $300 range if this were a Lego set. So it's basically half the price. I don't think you're getting half the quality. I think you're getting 80%. Kind of a random number. I don't really have a exact measurement to justify that, but I'd say you're getting probably 85 to 90%. I would say of the quality, maybe more. I don't know. It's a good set. It's gonna look great once it's put next to other buildings too. I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison video as well with some of these LumiBricks sets, just to see what they look like next to the LEGO modulars. But it's a good set. It definitely is. I don't want anybody to think that this is low quality. It is definitely not. It is really good. But there are a couple issues here and there. And there's a couple issues with actual LEGO sets as well, so it's not like it's unique to this. Oh! Get this, the main building. And we're gonna finish up the outside of the main building now, I believe. I do believe more printed pieces. That's always nice. Their prints are quite good. They're almost raised. This is like looks like a Dropbox mailbox sort of deal. Quality wise, I'd say these are pretty good, especially with what I was used to growing up, which was Tyco and Mega Bloks, which were awful. Even as a kid, we would avoid them. We knew better. But just a couple little things here and there. Alright, that's gonna go there. We're gonna connect this piece. And oh, it's like, okay. Oh, this is a cool little build actually. I think it'll be fun once it's done. I'll show you what it is. You might already be able to tell. Oh, that's why they use the lipstick parts. Oh, these guys are smart, dude. So it's coming together now, but it's a camera. A tripod camera. And I'll show you, give me 1 second, I'll show you kind of one of the advantages that they have with some of the pieces that they're using. At least in my opinion, definite advantage. So I don't think, I might be wrong, but I don't think that this is a part that LEGO has, this little 1x1 round plate with the hole through it, but it's smaller than a normal studded plate, which allows you to have this kind of extra little bit of kind of texture, extra little detail. This is a camera that looks pretty sick. I think that looks good. Oh, it's not even done. I have one more thing. One more thing I need to add to it, and then I think I'm done with it. There's a lipstick. There's a lipstick piece. Put that there. Connect that there. And let's get the flash on it. Good looking set. Really good looking. Very happy with it. And now we're going to build. Oh, that goes inside. Well, that's funky. Well, I guess I didn't build it earlier just because it would have flopped around as I was building, because it just sits on the ground, but it sits on the ground in the interior of the building, which I am currently destroying with my while I'm trying to put it in here. Oh, come on. Let me get this out of the way. Oh, it's held in place. Oh, okay. So I didn't know why they had these panels here earlier. I meant to keep this from flopping around a bit. Okay, I think that's in place now. I'm not going to put that down all the way, just in case I have to get back in there. So, let's build a park bench. Everybody's dream. Everybody dreams of building a park bench one day. Put that there. There, they've used this roller piece several times. They could do, so they've used this roller piece on the chandelier, and then I believe they also used it on the lamp, which are two lighting systems, so that makes sense. And now we're using it as an arm for a park bench. They could do with using some different parts to represent different things. Like this is the issue here. Is that this I don't know if you can see it. So there's this. I'll show you a little bit better in a minute. But it's a AC unit. But then that same turntable piece is used here on the stained glass. So you're using the same piece to represent two completely different things in the same build. Maybe I'm being overly critical, but it would be nice to have a little bit different of a different part usage. That's all. I think that would be a good thing to do. So that one's going to go there. That's going to go there. Same with this. We're also using lipstick bars. Although this isn't necessarily as egregious because it's such a minor thing and it's a kind of detail piece anyway. But these lipstick bars, using them as the legs of that camera and also the legs of this park bench, or arms of the park bench, within such a close proximity to each other. It kind of distracts from the nice part usage if you're using the same part twice to represent two completely different things, I think, personally. But again, that might be me just being a little silly. A little bit of a silly goose. So this is going to go over here like this. Overall though, really good set. Really happy with it. Really well, overall very well designed. A lot of fun submodels at the end. Well, in the middle, I guess. I wish that they had had more fun submodels towards the beginning of the build, because it was a bit of a, I don't want to say slog. Slog sounds mean, but it was a lot of just stacking pieces and not enough submodels at the beginning, in my opinion. So this is going to go here. The street is looking a little bit better. You can't really see it from where you're at. I have to work on getting a better camera set up for sure. Just so y'all can see a little bit more of what I'm building as I'm building it. But the street is definitely coming together a lot better here at the end. Turn on my main camera too. That way y'all can see my lovely visage, my visage, my face. Hello. Hello. Hello, Gardner. I just lost 8 subscribers. 10. 20. He said, hello, governor. Hello, governor. If there's any British people in the chat, do y'all really say hello, governor? Or is that just a rude American thing making fun of y'all? Either way, it is kind of fun. It's fun to say hello, governor. If y'all don't say it, you totally should. So, on to if not the last build, this is really close to being the last build of the build, the last build of the build. I guess that's one way of guaranteeing you never have any British subscribers, is to say, hello, governor. That's one way of getting them to immediately turn or tune out, right? Hello, Godna. Godna. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. So that's going to go there. That's going to connect there. Now I've got to have at least one more submodel that I'm just haven't gotten to yet. There's way too many parts left. Unless, again, I'm stupid and I just missed stuff, which is always possible. Because, as I've mentioned several times, I am dumb. I don't pretend to be smart, I just wish I was. That's a good looking road sign setup. Look at that. That looks good. So that's gonna go there. Oh, I know what this is. It's on the box. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll show you this in a second. This is a cool looking build. I gotta build it first, obviously, but this is a cool idea that they had to actually make this. I'll show you as soon as I get a little bit further. It's going to go there. It's going to go there. I am going to have to go grab some batteries in a second for the light up part of this build. Ooh, a flat silver pneumatic bar. That's pretty cool. That'd be a cool part to have from LEGO. I have a bunch of black and gray ones. Be cool to have a flat silver one. I really want you to do this. Okay. So like this. I've avoided building exactly like this on my own, like MOCs, but it looks okay. So this is a painting, obviously, and then here we're going to put it in this structure, which is meant to represent a little cart, vroom vroom, that they're dragging the painting away on. That's really cool. That looks good. That looks pretty good. Alright, so that's not really connected to anything in particular. That's just kind of side, on the side there. Alright. So let me put this together a little bit more better. And this is going to connect with these. Huh. That's kind of... okay. Ooh. Who will save your soul? What the H? Well, it's a different battery box. Yeah, it's a different battery box than what they're showing on the instructions. This is the second time that's happened in the set. It's slightly different pieces than what's actually included. Nothing crazy, nothing outlandish, but slightly different, which can be a little confusing. So, let me go and grab some batteries. I'm gonna go grab some batteries real quick. Hello, Governor. Grab some batteries, and I'm going to put this together so that we can see what it looks like lit up. I will be back in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chilling. I really appreciate you. Double A's. All right, I will be right back. All right, I'm about to light it up. Oh, you're fine. I'm just talking to my wife. She's going to come watch too. But I'm about to light this LumiBricks Antique Shop up, but I want to make sure I didn't miss something, because I think I did. I think I'm supposed to have connected this. In fact, positive I was supposed to have connected that, and I didn't. Unless maybe... it's on this next page. 2 power supply methods. Okay, so cool. You can connect it to a USB. So that's kind of cool. It comes with a cord. It's in the box. I'll show you just so you can see. Cord right there. But I need to actually connect this little box on here. Give me 1 second. Together. We will do together. Together. Go west. I've got Pet Shop Boys stuck in my head. That's always fun. Alright, so that's going to go here. I do feel like the lighting system is much more complex on this than it is on the record store. I do think it's a lot more complex here, which is kind of cool. I think that they seem like they're growing as a company, definitely getting their footing. It's only the second set of theirs I've built, but it does feels a little bit more mature. Although I do think that I'm pretty sure this set came out after the record store. The quality of the connection of the bricks was better on the record store. Not that these are bad, but they do feel a little squishy compared to like a Lego set, which was not something that I had noticed before. Although that's an issue. There. I'm just going to connect this here. Alright. Yeah, it's a different sized battery box than what's in the instructions. The battery box is actually different, so it's spaced a little differently. Weird. Okay. And I'll do a better video, like a full video of this, so that you can see what it looks like all lit up. But I'm going to sit it up here on this counter. Hey, 5 people. 5 people here. We're about to light it up. So this is going to look really pretty in 1 second. Stick around. Stick around. Let me just transport this over to the table, hopefully without dropping the entire thing. Ugh. Ugh. I've still got it's still streaming, so if you want to stay out of the camera, just stay over there. I'm going to do it at a slight angle so that you can kind of see more better what it's meant to look like. Let me change some cameras around. Alright. Move this out of the way, sorry. Because I'm going to move this chair. You hear a bunch of crinkly bags. That's all the bags from the set itself. Sounds like I'm talking to myself, doesn't it? Does. I am basically talking to myself.
You didn't see me.
No, I saw you kind of shaking it and dancing over there. Turn the camera towards you. Get some real viewers on here.
I do it for the bricks.
I do it.
Bricks, bricks.
Wait. I gotta get like 2 or 3 of them just to make the effect really work out. I'll just get 2. No, I got 2 $100 tile bricks. I'm gonna do the That's really cool. Alright, so this is we lost viewers. It's not working. So this is it. I'm gonna take some better shots of it. This is not a great angle. It's kind of far away, but let's see what it looks like lit up. You want to turn off the lights? Yeah. All right.
You want to count down or something?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Another run. Is that the song?
I don't know.
5, 4, 3. The Lori Berkner or something?
Another rocket ship, right?
Yeah, something like that. Okay. Okay, so there's 2 on buttons, so I might have to do this twice. Can you close the door? Actually. I don't know if that's gonna... Oh. What is the second power button for then?
Put it on the other table, closer.
Maybe. Wait a second, there's another power button on here.
That's pretty.
I don't know what the other power button does though. That is pretty.
Oh, I can take a photo of it with my hand.
Yeah, you should take a photo with the thing. That would be cool. Look at the stained glass. Looks really good. There's like a chandelier in here. This is good. I'm gonna take again. Sorry, you're not getting the best video quality on here because it's so far away. But I'm gonna take some better photos and some better video of it, just so you can see it. But this is really cool. Very impressive. Very cool looking. Oh. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here today. I lost even more viewers. Everybody for being here today. I really appreciate y'all. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry, it's late. Thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a great day.